Hey everybody, Taste'em here. Thank you for joining me on my very first commentary video. Today I'd like to touch base on something that's very near and dear to my heart on Battlefield 1, and that is the Scout class and the different methods of using it. The way I see it, there are three different types of snipers on this game. You have your aggressive sniper, your defensive sniper, and of course everybody's favorite, your belly flopper, who tends to lay on his belly about 1.5 miles from any objective, being almost completely useless for the entire game. I'd like to start off by talking about aggressive sniping. Now, a lot of people have the misconception that when I refer to aggressive sniping, they think, oh, you're on the objective the whole time, you're inside of a room trying to fight guys as if you had an automatic. Oh, well, you can try that, but in my experience, it's not going to work out very well for you. To me, the key to aggressive sniping is mobility. You have to stay mobile, you have to continue moving, and you have to be supporting your team. Now, in this clip, you can see I'm not on the objective, but I'm fairly close to it. But the key to what I'm doing here is I'm with the pack. I'm with my teammates trying to help them take this objective. Now, as you can see, I've placed myself at the rear of the pack, and I'm just taking out whoever I can from this distance to try and help the guys in front of me move up. And as you see, as they move forward, so do I. This allows me to stay at an effective range with my sniper rifle, but still support my team at the same time. As a scout in Battlefield 1, one of the most effective tools in your arsenal is going to be your spotting flares. Spotting flares, when used, allow you to see the position of enemies within the radius on your mini-map. Therefore giving you an advantage knowing where the bad guys are at all times. You can see here I just popped a flare into the objective, which I am about 50 meters away, so it's not really helping me, but it is helping my teammates that are on the objective right now, showing them where the enemy players are coming from. That way they can be ready for them, get a jump on them, get the first shot off. This is important in winning a gunfight. I cannot stress enough how important it is to support your team. As a scout, you are the recon guy. You give intel to the other players on your team, which allows them to gain an advantage over the enemy and hopefully win the match. It's also important to remember, at close quarters, you have more than one weapon. Your rifle is not the only weapon in your arsenal. You have a knife and a pistol, both which are very effective at close quarters. As you can see in this clip, I've just knifed a guy because I didn't have time to reload. He had a faster gun than me, so I went to the knife. I've spotted this guy. I know he's too close to try and rifle, so I go straight after him with my pistol. As you can see, it works out quite well. Keeping my pistol out, this guy follows my teammate in, takes him out. I'm able to knife him and get the kill. This is key to aggressive sniping. Now in this clip, you can see I've used all of my tools to gain the advantage here. I have a spotting flare out, which allowed me to see the guy I just shot with my rifle, and also the 4 guys going around the corner, which I'm going to come up behind with my pistol, and I'm going to drop this guy. I'm going to drop this guy, and I'm going to knife him. I've now used every weapon in my arsenal to gain the advantage.
Medico nemico individuato.
Now I'd like to talk a little bit about defensive sniping. Defensive sniping on Battlefield 1 is situational. By that I mean it's really only effective in certain situations. Now in this game, my teammates and I have successfully captured all of the objectives on the map except for Alpha. Now rather than electing to push forward and try and take Alpha and possibly spawn fuck these guys, we've elected to draw a line in the sand, if you will, no pun intended, between Alpha and Bravo, keeping them contained at the Alpha objective. Now, we could move in and take Alpha and try and spawn fuck these guys, but that greatly increases the risk of them flanking us, getting around us, and getting to the letters behind us. The way we're set up now, we have a clear line of defense drawn all the way across the battlefield between Alpha and Bravo, therefore keeping the enemy contained in one area. This takes a lot of the guesswork out of the game. Knowing where your enemy is going to be spawning allows you to know where they're going to be coming from and where to watch for them. Now, I've placed myself in a good position on the map here, a good defensive position. I have a good line of sight across the line of the battlefield, and also I have a little bit of cover here. So if I take a hit, I can easily just drop down behind this sand dune and take cover. This will give me a chance to reload my rifle and hopefully regain some health before stepping back up to try and fire again. Now, at the beginning of the video, I also mentioned the belly flopper, who is the infamous guy who lays at the back of the map trying to kill people with a sniper rifle from 2.5 miles away, going about 3 and 12 in every game. Unfortunately, I don't have any video footage of that because, well, I'm not a scrub. So, I guess I'll just leave with the idea that the belly flopper is really about the most useless guy on the map. He pisses me off more than the medic who won't heal or the support guy who won't drop ammo. This guy is a hindrance to your team and should be tarred and feathered, flogged, drawn and quartered, and keel-hauled. Please don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Support your team, play together, win the day. Play the fucking objective. Until next time, this is Tastem saying, eat a bowl of dicks.